Hello everybody, we're back. Guys, I know it looks like I've been in the same shirt for 3 days, but I have like 3 of these shirts and it's my favorite shirt. It feels so good. But how's everyone doing? Let me know about your days. What's poppin'? Yeah. Oh, let me fix this. Looks like the graph is off a little bit. Can I do this? Why is the graph off?
If it's getting hard, if it's getting too hard for you to keep running.
Why is it doing that? Why is the graph off, guys?
Maybe take a minute, slow down,
Oh! I know why. Because I gotta do it like this. Oh! Reverter straight. Nice. And boom. Almost there. You gotta go all the way. Boom. And no. Still not quite right. Okay. And then no. It's okay. Let's refix it.
If it's getting hard, if it's getting too hard for you to keep running.
I'm actually gonna relieve this rectangle here.
Slow down,
This guy's just jams. Fold. Yeah, let's sit on this rec table. Let's find a better table. There is, oh, we got a table with integrity farms. No, don't mind if we do. Go. How do I want to play this one? Yeah, we're gonna c-bet. Not c-bet, we're not the aggressor. But we're gonna stab. I wonder what happened to my graph. All of a sudden it's not doing what it needs to do. Perhaps we need to restart. What if we did this, the Alt key, go here, pull this up a little bit, put this over here like so, and then put this up like so. Then have it stretched out like so, and put this here like so, put this over here like so. Yeah, how does that look, boys? You guys like that? Looking good. And boom. Now we're playing poker. Now we're cooking with steam. So boys, we're playing some poker today, and I know we're 5 minutes in, but the goal of this session is to drill a little bit, you know? There's a few things I want to drill in this session, and that is my repeatable thought process, as well as polarizing on certain flop textures. We're gonna be drilling polarizing on king, queen, jack, 10, 9 high flops. And yeah. So let me just tell you my thought process that I try to have every hand, which is when we're ISOing, we're choosing the biggest size that ends a hand or gets it heads up. Okay? During a hand, we're always asking this question after every inflection point. Like, inflection point means after every catalyst. So like, let's say my opponent breathes hard at the poker table. I have to go back here, take into account that my opponent breathed hard, and then go through my thought process again, because every piece of new information changes the thought process. Okay? So let me break down the thought process for you real quick. So in this hand, I would ask myself, okay, who's my player type? My player is a loose passive player. We have a thin/thick value hand on a dry, somewhat dynamic flop that favors, I guess, both of us. My opponent has some bluffs. Sorry, the BW means best bluffs, best value, best bluffs, worst value, worst bluffs. And their range, and my range contains these best bluffs, these worst bluffs, these great bluffs, yeah. And their range contains best bluffs, bad bluffs, best value, worst value. That's basically how I range my opponent, like starting from their best to worst, and then I weight like how much of each is in each bucket. Do they have more value than bluffs? Do they have more bluffs than value? Are they over bluffing or under bluffing here? Then after that, I ask myself, what's the SPR? And the SPR helps me determine my commitment level. At low SPRs, if I have top pair, I'm probably gonna go with it. And then I put it all together and I say I'll do so and so, targeting some part of their range. Okay, and this right here helps me decide, are they looser or tighter than GTO? This helps me decide, like, should I be overfolding here or overcalling? Like, there's some spots where my opponent is tighter than GTO. There's some spots where my opponent is looser than GTO. Tighter than GTO just means like pre-flop, no one's hitting the 13%, 15% free bet that GTO hits. So they're under 3-betting, and so I should be over folding. They're tighter than GTO. This hand here, what do I do with it? The one-liner comes, do I get paid? I don't think I get paid with the one-liner comes. I'm gonna let it go. Okay. Lastly, another thing we think about is fast, strong, slow, weak. Sometimes this is the inverse based on your player, but typically when a player bets quickly, they are strong. They're in the upper part of their range, but they have some marginal hands that are marginal draws that are playing very fast. But typically slow means, okay, I'm thinking about this. The decision is not obvious. Their strong hands are obvious how they want to get played. Their marginal hands are obvious in how they want to get played. But slow means, oh man, they're weak and they're on the precipice of folding, and they just need a little push to get over the little hump. Okay, and yeah, this goes back to the whole process above about SPR. When facing decisions, I let, when I'm trying to decide something, I let vulnerability of my hand plus the stack to pot ratio decide what I want to do. Sometimes my hand is non-vulnerable with a low stack to pot ratio and I want to get it in. Sometimes my hand is vulnerable, the high stack to pot ratio, and I guess I would still want to get it in. But the point of this, it helps me decide if I want to bet or not. That's all. And SPR just helps me decide if I'm going to stack off or not. And lastly, what this stream or video is about, it's about drilling. We're drilling on polarizing on king, queen, jack, 10, 9 high flops. That's what the goal of this session is about. So let's get into it. I'm sorry it took so long to get us started here. We usually flop a set here. What? That's weird. We usually flop a set here. It's very strange. I usually know what to do when we flop a set. I don't know what to do now. I only know that I play sets. I didn't plan this part. I didn't plan this far. All right, question of the day. Question. Yeah, question. Is it question of the day or question for this video? What do you guys hope poker will help you accomplish in 2025? For me, I want to use poker as my vehicle to live in Thailand for a year. I want to live in Thailand for a year. I predict it's probably gonna cost $30,000. So let's make 30,000 and just live in Thailand for a year and see what happens. What else do I want to use poker for? Help my family and friends. One big blind stab. I'm gonna protect my 8s here. A small bet on the turn. And here we're gonna start barreling with our kings. I don't think he could even have a 10 here. I think 10 would have bet the flop. I don't think he has a straight. He could have some 2 pairs, but how many 2 pairs do he have? Jack 9. I don't want him to. I think I'm ahead of his calling. I'm losing to his betting, so I'm gonna go for a little block bet. Ay ay ay. All right. So this is one of those flops I want to polarize on. Because this hand is not a strong and it's not a bluff, we're gonna go for a check. Turn, we're gonna check as well. Probably call a reasonable river bet. Yeah, this guy has a 44% river bet. It's only for value. We're gonna fold. Ooh. All right. We're gonna go for some value here. We got Ace Jack facing a very loose opener. We're gonna 3-bet the Ace Jack here. The Ace Jack offsuit, may I add. Six, 7 off, gonna fold. Oh, actually, we need to go back here and find the hand. Sorry about that, boys. I want to save that hand to review later. Any more hands I want to review later? Yeah, that was good. All right, I'm gonna check this flop here. Pretty wet. Turn, we're going to check as well. Have him bluff. We've shown weakness twice. He's somewhat potting it, but I think the pot is so small that like, any of his default button is 2 big blinds. And we're probably gonna call any river bet having the 7 here. Wish me luck. Ah. Gonna fold the A7 offsuit with some, aggro player in the big blind. If we were closer to the button here, I would 3-bet integrity, but he's opening under the gun. We're gonna fold the king jack off. Oh my god, are we about to have a straight flush? Well, I guess not because we're out of hand. Why'd we fold? Who said to fold? Who in the chat said to fold? Alright. Any more hands to review? Fold, fold. All right, we got top pair here. We're gonna check, and we turn trips. This is one of those flops where we would overbet, so we're actually gonna go for a big bet because we no longer have any of those strong hands in our range. This is the flop where we want to check and raise. We have plenty of gut shots, plenty of open and straight draws. We're gonna go for a big raise here. A big raise. And he jams. Ah, guys, I think I gotta call off. I got the diamond blocker. He could have 4, 5, 6, 7. All the jazz. Let's go. He has pocket 4s. Ah, we're drawing slim. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Guys, leave in the chat if you consider that a cooler. I think it's a cooler. He has so many draws. I think my equity is over 50% against his entire range. It would have been nice to have 10-5, but we beat the more common hands such as 4-5. So I'm not upset with that. And look at that. He allowed us to get a blind. a walk, and we just let him walk. I don't see a need to leave this table. He's a recreational player, playing 25-11. Is he aggressive? Yet to be determined. Very passive on the flop. Stabs all turns. When you check to him, he's gonna stab. So we're gonna use that against him. But I don't want to call him aggressive yet, though. 3-bet me pickle. Okay. I'm gonna check the flop here. And on the turn, we are gonna go for a big bet, but not an overbet. Actually, an overbet could have been good. He picks up a lot of gut shots. And we're gonna call this time. And do we want to lead out here? No, I think we have showdown value. We're gonna check. He bets 1/3 on the flop. Now, when he bets 1/3, is that his default size? Yes, it is. He does also have a half pot size that he saves for some reason. And we're gonna check this turn. Still thinking we have showdown value. He decides to check. And here, what do we want to do? Is it worth turning his hand into a bluff? I don't think so. 10-5. Nice. Gonna fold the pocket sixes here to a more than 3x open. You know what I need right now, boys? A little midday nap. You ever want a midday nap? Those are the best, aren't they? Guys, we just flopped 2 pair. How are we gonna do it? This flop is pretty wet, pretty dynamic. We're gonna go for a check raise here. Does this guy like to stab a lot? He seems to stab a lot in position. Phenomenal. Let's go for a big boy raise here. He's loose and passive. I know my size is egregious, but I'm gonna do it. Turn brings a queen. I think he has, let's see, king 10. He does have some straights here, but does that make us want to check? I think if I check, he's gonna bet, and if I bet, I might get called by. I'm gonna check. He's gonna bluff. See what size he takes. Okay. River is not very good either. The flush gets there. We're gonna check. Potentially bluff catch. Based on the size he takes. Anything less than 70% pot. I like that size. Thank you. Nice hand, sir. I think we saved money there. I think we did. Pots at this time. I'm gonna fold. Okay. I think Earther Hand has some showdown. I'm gonna check. My opponent decides to overbet the turn. Opponent decides to overbet the turn. Gonna fold. And we're gonna call over here with our king high back to our flush draw. Get rewarded with a king on the turn. I like it, guys. I like it a lot. He goes half again. I'm gonna call. So we know he's capable of potting it. So the fact that he didn't pot it on the flop or the turn means that, you know, he probably doesn't have a straight. Could have a 7, but he has a lot of 8s, 9s, 10s. So they're gonna call a block bet. Gonna check. Please bluff. For that size, don't mind if I do. Gonna check. Is he aggressive? Could be. Could be. Could be a straight. His one with soft flop is pretty high, so I'm gonna fold. I've been folding this hand in small blind against opponents that won't raise me. I realized that I could probably just complete and bet every flop, like this one. Check. Do we defend the king 8? Okay, we will in position. Get rewarded for it. Gonna call again. Do we bluff rivers though? I think we do. I'm just trying to fold out ace king. Is he floating with everything? Hmm. 7-8. We're gonna call the donk bet, or could we raise it? We're gonna call and raise on the turn. Really wish we pick up some more equity though. Facing a pot-sized bet, I'm gonna fold. Alright guys, over under. Do we get a playable hand? Do we double up in 5 minutes? You take over or under? Do we double up in 5 minutes? King high try, gonna see bet. Snap calls. Does this guy always have a hand? Checking and giving up. I like here. I think a lot of flushes bet the river. I really want to fold a king though, so we're gonna go for a big bet. Have anyone seen the last episode of Invincible? It is so good. I love Conquest's speech. Let me see if I can remember it. I am so lonely. All the other village termites are scared of me. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I'm unstable. They send me planet to planet committing atrocities in their name. And as I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success. Conquest. I don't even get a real name, just a purpose. He said something else. And then finally he says, take it to your grave. That was deep. That wasn't in the comic books. That was straight out of the writers of the show's hizzy. Bruh, you know what I want to do? I want to go to the aquarium. I haven't been to the aquarium in such a long time. How much does it cost? I'm on Groupon right now looking for like cool things to do. There is skydiving. Like, leave in the chat what you think I should do. And I'll post the videos of it. We got skydiving. We have fly a plane or just wine tasting. What sticks out to you guys? This is a flop where we could overbet, but this hand is not really overbettable. We're gonna check. Opponent comes out with a pretty chunky bet. What shall we do with it? We're gonna call. And we get rewarded on the river. Ah, don't you love running good? Now the question is, we gotta raise it here. Big size or small size? We're gonna go for. This guy is a red line player for a reason. He can call some big bets. We're gonna go for 25. He jams all in. There's no straight flush, right? There's no straight flush. Yeah, we're good. we're gonna go all in. I think. I think we're gonna go all in. I don't know. You ever get a straight flush? You ever get like a flush? You're like, there's not a straight flush possible, right? This is a donation. He's donating to me. Is that what's happening? That's what it felt like? It felt like he was donating to me. All right, here guys, we have a queen high dry flop. We're gonna go for the 1/3 here. Multi-way with 8-6 off, a suited gapper. We're gonna call in the big blind. We're gonna call in the big blind. And what I want to do here, flop favors my opponents and not me. Not very committed. No reason to donk. He bet that pretty quickly. I was at live today. We got cooler twice. Well, I think we played all right. But anyway, at the table, something good to come out of the bad games. I got a new banana bread recipe. It's 3 eggs, 1 cup. Oh, 1 cup of what? Oh, of peanut butter and some Nutella. A 4x out of position 4-bet. Yes, so I'm gonna try this new recipe that the guy told me about. He told me it's the best thing he's ever had. I'm very curious. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blend up some oatmeal for my flour. I don't have any banana. I gotta run to Wawa and get like some super ripe bananas. Do any of you guys have bananas that you can spare? Let me just save this hand real quick. Oops, sorry about that. Wait a minute, guys. Where's all the hands that I've marked? Oh, we flopped a straight. Gotta check, because this guy is notorious for that. Now, guys, when he takes this big size, we're not holding back. We're gonna go for it. We're not holding back. We're just gonna get it all in. He calls. Turn. We're gonna keep betting. He calls. River is a brick. And we're gonna call it here. We're top here. Probably call this river now. And we win. And we're going to value bet our top pair. Nice. One second, boys. I'm just running a filter real quick. It's not working. We'll have to go back and find the hands. Integrity opens for, I guess, no, we can't. There's some aggressive players in the blinds we could call, but nope, not with these aggressive guys in the blinds. We're gonna fold. We're gonna fold. It's close, it's quite close. I like my hand. I want to become rich, like very wealthy. How do I do it? How do I become very wealthy? Right now it feels as though as I make money, it's taken away. That's what it feels like. As I make money, it's taken away. I don't have any child support. What a blessing. But it feels as though as I make money with poker, with my job, with stocks, with investments, it's taken away. The check engine light comes on, clothes get worn out, and I buy new clothes when I need to, not because I have to. Like I wait. I made about a $10,000 profit on XRP, and that's gone. Where did that go? And I guess because I'm asking myself, where did it go? It's a bad thing, because that means maybe I'm not watching my money as I should, and that's why it's leaving me. But it's like every time I get money, boom, parking ticket. I'm like, that sign was not there when I left the car. Does anyone ever experience that? You're doing great, you're saving money, and all of a sudden your check engine light comes on, you get a parking ticket. It never ends. And don't get me started on taxes. Here, we go for a 1/3 here. Gonna leave this hand. And do we want to donk this? No, we're not drawing to anything. It's an over bluffed flop. It looks like he calms down on the turn. We're gonna call. The ace is kind of nice because it reduces. That 6 is very nice, actually. Now, let's go for value. Targeting that lone jack. Let's don't leave out of nowhere. Sorry. Don't want to play heads up. You are really good. You gotta tell him. You gotta, stroke his ego a little bit. I don't want to play him heads up. Let's find a different table. What did he say? I just spent a lot of experience. I don't study or use solvers. I think they're faking because people play differently. Well, sir, whatever you are doing, it is working. You have put me in the blender. Several times. Gonna re-raise this hand here. We could have sized down. Why did we go so big? It's okay. No reason to go this big, but the guy's a whale. Yeah, now we lose an extra 3 big blinds because we went so big. We're just waiting for another game to start. But hey, we can make some friends while we wait. What do you guys say? This guy is opening a lot of hands now, huh? He's a bit loosey-me-goosey over there, huh? A little loose ball. He is a little loose ball. So guys, I've been practicing this thing, which is whenever I become conscious. There are moments in our day where we become asleep. When we become conscious and we're able to say, "Oh, I'm Daniil," you tell yourself how awesome you are. Give yourself some positive affirmations. And what we're doing is that we're trying to train the subconscious. So right now, I think I'm pretty conscious. I'm playing the game. I'm thinking. I know I am myself. I know I'm making this decision. I put my hand up. I put my hand down. So while we have this power and control, we're going to say, Daniil, you're a great guy, great poker player, disciplined. You're an athlete because you're in the process of losing weight. You're bold, you're confident, you're great with women. What else? You're honest. What else? What else? Poker is gonna work out. It's gonna be great. You're gonna make $250,000 this year playing poker, and we're gonna think about it. We're gonna, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great year. We're gonna make tons of friends. Do we 3-bet this guy? I think he's just in the mood to lose money, but the fact that he took a small ISO makes me want to 3-bet him. I don't think I'm gonna face a lot of 4-bets very often when facing this small of ISO. Gonna go for the 1/3. Okay. Close. Alright, we got a new game going. Let's line them up. Alright. Who's in here with us? Got Charlie. Got Can. We got Average Joe. And we got this Lulala guy. Let's see who he is. Playing 2318. Red line is flat. We're gonna give him the reg for now. And we're gonna check our 8s here. Don't expect to win very often, but I think betting is not the best. Gonna fold. Gotta check. Call. Sorry about that. Check. I'm trying to actually I'm looking for some, like, what to title my next video, couple videos. We're gonna 3-bet this guy. The guy playing 54% of hands. Him calling is not so good. It's gonna incentivize him to re-raise. No, I guess not. Pretty good flop. Doesn't need protection. We got the backdoor diamonds covered. Gotta check. He bets for 1/3. Is that your regular size, my friend? No. No, it is actually. Never mind. Then on the turn, what do you like to do? On the turn, you like to take a bigger size. No, the same size. This guy is pretty nitty. The turn is pretty underbarreled. He doesn't stab. And his one showdown is 60%. I'm gonna exploitatively fold here. Gonna lead this river. The reg is, he's a blue line reg, so he's not gonna bet this river for us. So let's bet ourselves. And our opponent is a aggressive recreational. Do we want to get check raised here? Not really. So we're gonna check. Now, when he does this, yes, he has some strays, but his strays are going to continue betting the river. So are his bluffs. So we don't want him to fold his bluffs yet. We're going to call. And he's a red line reg. That means he likes to bluff catch. So we're actually going to go all in here. Bless your soul if you have 7-4, 8-4, queen. Oh, sorry, 8-7, 7-4. Nice. Had a flush draw, didn't bet it. Tie, little passively. All right, boys. That is gonna be the session. You know what's? I'm gonna go play some League of Legends. Then I'll be back for our next session. But right now, I want to go do something else. I told you guys I can only play poker in sprints. Like, I can't do long sessions. I gotta do sprints, sprints. Perhaps we can find a hand before we go. No set. When I don't see a set, I feel like I feel empty when I don't see a set. It's like I should get a set. So why didn't I? Very strange. I deserve sets. King high dry. We're gonna go for a C bet here. 25% should suffice. We get raised. Alright, sir, take it down. You don't have many bluffs here. If you do, congratulations. But you can't find enough. Alright, boys. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the show. Peace out. See ya. Bye. Oh, let's just sit out. Sit out. Oh, if you guys want to know how much we made this week, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna look for the last 7 days. Apply. And here we go. So, for the last 7 days, we made 982. 982. Sorry. Oh man, so this is why it gets messed up. No, it's not. So we made 982. This week I'm pretty happy with how we played this week. What am I not proud of? What am I not proud of this week? Were there any big hands that, like, there's no way we should have lost? Maybe that could be the next video. Like, what hands do we think we should not have lost? Yeah. So, this is our performance this week, up 982. How we do against regs? We did pretty good against regs. How did we do against recreationals? We actually lost against fish? This can't be right. I've never used that filter before, but I highly doubt that's the case. Feelings of fish. We win against regs, but lose against fish. It's usually switch. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright. What else do I care about? Are my squeezes profitable? Yeah. Are my steals profitable? Yes. Are my limps profitable? I don't limp much, not a big sample size. Are my 4-bets profitable? Yes. Are my constant 3-bets profitable? Yes, red line's looking pretty there. And are my 3rd barrels profitable? Yes. Are my 2 barrels profitable? Good job. Are my continuation bet flops profitable? Yes, we're doing a great job in the C-bet category. Whatever we're doing, gotta keep that up. Are my continuation bets that we call profitable? Yes. Are our miss C-bets profitable? That's fine. Are our raise continuation bets on flop profitable? So far, so good. Are our float turns profitable? So far, so good. Are our all-in pre-flops profitable? Yep. Are our all-in on flops profitable? Yes. How is our out-of-position play? Everyone loses here. And yeah. Are our ace highs profitable? Our ace highs are profitable. Let's go. Are our king highs profitable? Oh, the board's ace high. Okay, so good. We're playing ace high boards pretty good. That's good. Are we playing suited boards well? No, we're losing on suited boards. Why is that? We gotta look into that one. Are we playing her gut shots profitably? We're break even with our gut shots. Very interesting. Are our draws? Okay, we're playing our draws profitably. Good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a damn good day.